Good morning. We're going to take a homestead tour and you're going to watch me doing my morning chores. So stay tuned. Welcome to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. Today we're going to take a tour of the homestead, and I got to get some chores done this morning, so you guys are coming with me. Before I go up there, I got to get the water on the garden. Uh-oh. I gotta fix that. Well, that's one good deed done this morning, so let's go feed those birds. The pond is almost dried up. Look at that. Pretty soon I'll be able to get out there and clean out all that muck. I just saw a nest of eggs down here, and I believe it was from one of those hens that I sold last week, so I should collect them and get them in the incubator. So I'm not going to eat them. I don't know how long they've been sitting there. Okay, we're going to let the chickens out. Let them free range today. They have plenty of food and water. See what we got in here. You're still laying. Okay. I gotta put this back in the rabbitry. I'm on a standstill on the rabbitry right now for lack of material and lack of funding. I'll just make do with what I've got. This is all I have left. I'm going to go ahead and sort out to see what I have and use my imagination to figure out what I can do with it to do what I can with the rabbitry today. You guys want breakfast? Come on. A duck has laid an egg. What I've been doing is, as the ducks lay the eggs each morning, I'll collect the eggs for up to 14 days and I'll save them right here in this jar. I think only one of my ducks is laying. I only have 2 ducks and 3 drakes, but plus I got this little guy in here. Peep, 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 peep. Today he gets to go out into the grow out cage outside. He doesn't need the light anymore. And he'll get acclimated to the other livestock and they'll get used to him. So I'm going to move him today. So I want to show you what I'm doing with those eggs. I'm doing something differently instead of... Okay, I heard that an egg will stay at its optimum viability for upwards of 14 days. In nature, that gives the hen or duck time to lay a clutch of eggs, then sit down and start incubating them. So I've been following the pattern and only saving them, and on the 14th day I put them in the incubator, and I've got a month worth of eggs there. I've written on the calendar when I set the eggs, and so these eggs I will go ahead and put in the hatcher. I'll have to look on the calendar. I think they go in the hatcher on the last day of this month, which is June, because you want to put take the eggs out of the egg turner 3 days before they hatch. And that's when you put them in the hatcher, or take the egg turner out if you're doing all the eggs at the same time. And so I'll go ahead and do that. I had a viewer request that I do a video on programming the STC 1000 thermostat that I installed on this. So in another video today, I'll go ahead and produce the actual programming of that unit. So look for that video. Okay, we gotta feed the rabbits. Make sure these ladies have plenty of food because they are pregnant. Here you go, Mama. And they are due July 4th, thereabouts. I got to look at my calendar. I marked the day I bred them, and I've got to mark the day they're due. So I got to go look at the calendar. So I got to make sure everybody has water. Okay, went ahead and moved this little guy in here. He'll get used to his new digs. Got the rabbit bottles all full of water. Now I got to change out the water in these duck pools. They get locked up in here at night, so they don't get free range at night. And this keeps them safe from predators. There's a lot of nocturnal animals around here, like bobcat, cougar, coyotes, fox, and then occasionally there's the neighbor dog. So I just gotta dump out, rinse out, and fill up. Since they don't have a pond to swim in, I'm providing them with these pools. So they'll have fresh water. And I change the water out about every 3 days. Chickens are having Cocoa Puffs for breakfast. For those of you who are inquiring about the goose eggs, none of the eggs have hatched, and I'm letting the geese hatch them themselves, and this is all I'm ending up with. Right now the geese will get up off of them, go take a bath, and get some grass, and they'll come back and sit on the eggs for the rest of the day. I don't know what's going on and why they're not hatching. Maybe I just have to build a better nest for those birds. The oldest one, Gabby, she successfully hatched 3 babies last year. And one ended up dying. It drowned in the water dish, so I took that water dish out, but the other 2 survived, and 2 of these are the babies. So I wonder if they're just too young, they don't know. I don't know. This is the life living on a homestead. You get your successes and your failures. So go back and look at the pig pen, or the prospective pig pen. I got some material back there I'm starting to collect for that project. Okay, it's going right here in this level area. The pig pen's going to be 16 feet this way and 8 feet this way. Got the roofing material over there. I will that will cover a 8-foot or 10-foot by 6-foot area, so that'll give them shelter on one end of it, And my plans are to put in a complete cement slab covering this area. It'll be a little bit bigger than 8 foot. It'd probably be like 9 feet by 17 feet, because I want it to extend out beyond where the fence is going, or the hog panel is going to be set. Now, the type of pigs I'll be raising here, as I mentioned in an earlier video, are going to be the American guinea hog. So they graze a little bit differently than a regular hog. They're a much smaller breed, and mainly it is a heritage breed that almost went extinct. So one of the primary reasons for me raising those little hogs here are to preserve the breed, and also I understand their meat quality is far better than a regular full-size hog. So again, bigger is not always better. People have gotten into the attitude of supersize this and supersize that, and we end up with a supersized waist. I mean, look at me. So, working in the healthcare industry, I understand the importance of keeping your weight at a moderate level. Too skinny is not good. Being overweight is not good. Overweight, obesity leads to cancer, certain types of cancers, diabetes, heart disease, cardiovascular disease, and overall ill health. You just want to maintain a nice weight and a nice active lifestyle. And he's recommending that I eat small meals throughout the day. That way your body doesn't go into the mechanism of thinking that you're starving, so it stores that body fat. If you eat small amounts throughout the day, you keep feeding the body, so it keeps that trigger off, so it doesn't store the fat. It starts using all that and sloughing it all off. And when I took nutrition in college, I learned that, so I know better. So working on a homestead, building a homestead, and all the daily activities I have, which I thoroughly enjoy, makes it just a little bit more easier for me to keep the weight off or even lose it. I just have to manage my pie hole. It appears my bees are enjoying a little bit of sunshine. It's been raining for the past 4 days and overcast, so they haven't been getting much of a flight in. So I went ahead and put a feeder outside their hive so they don't have to expend so much energy, since it is a new location for them. I also fed this colony up here in the upper hive chamber. It's empty. I have a inner cover there, and on top of the inner cover is a jar of sugar water, but shh, don't tell them, otherwise they'll go in there and take it all. That is one healthy hive. They were stuck in there for about 4 days, so they're able to go out and do their cleansing flights, which means they'll go out and poop. Bees are so fastidious that they do not soil their hive. They clean out all the dead bees out, and I saw a bee, one little bee, grab a dead bee, take off and fly right off over there and drop it off. They don't like dead bees around, and also they save their poop. They don't poop in the hive. They wait until it's a nice weather and they go out and poop in the outside the hive. In the winter time, when we cover the hives and protect them and get them sealed up for the winter, we leave a little hole, so on nice sunny days they're able to get out and go do that cleansing flight. As a beginner beekeeper, I am learning so much about these ladies. Such wonderful creatures. Well, that's the tour of the homestead. I'm glad you guys showed up and stuck with me while I did my morning chores. And did you break a sweat? I know I did. So I'll see you in some other videos. Please subscribe, give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, and share my videos. That helps promote my channel. and allows more funding from the advertisers to be able to finish some projects and get some other projects started around here. And I'm so happy you guys joined me from video to video, and I'm very glad that you guys leave the comments. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.